I'm going to now talk about the module Madness and Theatricality, which I'm going to be running next year. This is a module that looks at a range of playtexts that represent what might once have historically been called madness, and we might now think of as both issues of mental health and mental illness. So we look at some old texts and some contemporary texts. We look at them in order to ask the question, what do we want to say about mental health and mental illness in the theatre now? So it's a module about destigmatization. It's a module that thinks about if we look at an old representation of mental health or mental illness, what do we want to do with it? What do we want to do with its oldness, its offensiveness, or even its liberatingness? And it looks at very contemporary treatments, both in terms of treatment that one might find in the mental health services and treatments within the theatre in contemporary plays about mental health. So by the end of the module, you're really devising from text. So you're looking at play texts and you're making your own work from these play texts that ask that question. What do we want to say now to an audience today, either using contemporary text or historical text? What do we want to say about mental health and mental illness? And in addition to the group practical project, which the module culminates in, we also write an essay with that practical project as its key case study. So we think about that practical project in a broader cultural politics of mental health, dramaturgical histories, and try and treat our work really seriously as something to use as a scholarly example. So that's Madness and Theatricality.